Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be a little bit different from my usual videos. So as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be me recreating one of my old makeup tutorials. So we're gonna go way back to when I started my channel, and we're gonna be picking out a video from there and basically recreating it. So I'm super excited. So I have my computer here beside me with my channel pulled up. This is actually so crazy for me to even be looking at, but here are like my very first videos that I ever posted. So yeah, I didn't really do a makeup tutorial until quite a bit later, and I'd say my first tutorial is actually the Kylie Jenner inspired makeup tutorial, but I don't want to recreate that since that was like a recreation of someone else's look, so I'm not going to do that one. I want it to be like one of my tutorials. And then after that I have a bunch of tutorials using the Naked palette, but again they're super simple looks, so I'm not going to do that either. Then I did some Halloween makeup. I might recreate that for Halloween next year. That'd actually be kind of fun. More Naked palette. Oh, I really love that thing. I did like 4 tutorials in a row with it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this look right here. It's called Dark and Neon Sunset Maroon Eyes. Okay, we just had like 4 different describing words for this eye look. So we have dark, neon, sunset, maroon. So this was one of my first tutorials. This was 2 years ago. Let's click on it here. This is actually crazy. We're going all the way back. Now, I haven't watched this tutorial probably since I posted it, so this will be interesting. I posted this on March 6th, 2016, so it will almost be 3 years in a month here, so that's absolutely insane. So I am going to be reacting to this and recreating the look, so here we go. Let's hope for the best, I guess. Okay, so we have like the intro where I'm showing you the look. Wow, that close-up shot, really good. Wow. Okay, we have some gold. That eyeliner is looking a bit shaky. Oh my gosh, and I did like the whole black. Oh my gosh, I didn't even do my eyebrows then. My hair. It's very deep, but very bright. Did I hear that right? Did I just say it's very deep but very bright? First of all, I feel like back then I'd put like the slightest dark color in my crease and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like smoky eye, like we're going real dramatic. And looking at this eye look, like my eye looks today are way more dramatic on the daily basis than this. That's so funny. And I had like my green wall and like my green and blue room. This was back in my old room upstairs. Like I'm not even in that room anymore. It's just so crazy to like look back. And the eyeshadow, I like how one eye is like blended and the other eye isn't. That's awesome. But anyways, let's just keep watching. Very black. There's no it's like brown with some gold and then liquid liner, so I don't know what I was seeing back then, but who knows.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and all details and stuff will be down below as usual, and hopefully you guys try it out because I really like how it turned out. But yeah, let's get started.
I was so awkward, I can't. Okay, so, okay, we're starting with the eyes first. This is not something I usually do, but I see that I've grabbed the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, so I guess I'm gonna grab that now too.
Okay, so I'm starting off by taking Salted Caramel with my MB23 brush from Morphe, and I'm just putting this into my crease.
Okay, so we're just starting with a nice transition. I agree. So I'm going to prime my eyes with some concealer first. I'm not going to do my face makeup first because we didn't hear, but I have to use some sort of base when it comes to my shadows now. I don't know how we were rolling back then, but we're going to prime the eyes with a little Catrice concealer real quick. Nowadays, I don't think I'd ever do my eyes first. Like, even if I'm going really dramatic, I just tend to do my face first. I don't know. I'm just gonna set my whole lid with white chocolate just to set that concealer down slightly before we move on. So, taking salted caramel, and I just fluffed this. I'll do the other eye real quick too. It looks like on camera, like on this video, I finished one eye completely and then did it. The other eye, which is something I do now too. Like, I only show you guys one eye usually, just because it's faster.
And then with that same brush, I'm taking Semi-Sweet.
Okay.
And just defining my eyes with it and bringing it up into my crease as
Okay.
well.
Still something I do now. I just say maybe I'm better at it. Okay, so I'm gonna take Semi-Sweet with like the side of the brush like I did in the video. And we're placing it on that outer edge. Actually, I haven't used this palette in a really long time, so it's kind of funny coming back to it because I used to love this palette so much. I remember when I got this palette, I was so excited. It was like my first like high-end makeup product, and I used it every single day. Like, I really started with this, you know, and I'm happy I picked this tutorial because I really started here, you know. Okay.
I'm going to take Triple Fudge and with the same brush from Morphe and just define my eyes even more to darken up the look. And I'm putting this in my outer corner and inner corner to deepen my eyes.
Okay, so we're doing like a halo. I'm gonna switch brushes real quick just because the brush I was using there was a little more flat so that I can actually create this halo. So we're taking Triple Fudge and we're packing this on the outer corner. It's funny that I called this look Maroon Sunset when it's like neutral browns, but I ain't judging you, girl. You were doing you. These aren't as blendable as I remember them, must admit. We're hitting the inner. I'm just gonna take Soft Glam here and use Cypress Umber as my dark brown, just because that brown's giving me a bit of a hard time. It's not sticking to my eye. I've also had that palette for a really long time and I haven't really used it anymore. I mostly keep it around like for like memory purposes, since that's the palette that kind of got me started. Looks kind of crazy. It looks like I just got hit in the face or something.
Then I'm taking Amaretto.
Okay, what are we doing with this?
With my MB13 brush, and I am layering this on my outer and inner corners.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's still there. So I'm going to use this on my finger just because I'll get more pigment that way. So we're laying this right on top, which is something I wouldn't really do now. Like, I don't really use shimmers like for this purpose, but that's fine. You can definitely make it work. And your finger will just work a little better at making that shade pop.
Now I'm taking Hot Chocolate and I am putting this on my whole lid. It's just a really pretty brown shimmery shade, so just topping that off.
The whole lid, eh? I think I'm gonna use this on the inner and outer corner too. Just layer this on top of Amaretto. Okay, I understand why I did my face first. You guys see how much fallout I'm getting? This is ridiculous. Huh.
Now I'm taking Cherry Ardell with a brush from Sheer Cover Studios, and I am blending that color in my crease to add a little red tones to the eye. Then I'm taking this Essence All About Sunrise palette.
Whoa, girl. So we're taking Cherry Ardell and we're grabbing that on a fluffy brush. We're running this through the crease to further deepen, which my look's already pretty deep, but okay. Guess that will give us that maroon look. I don't think I have that palette anymore, but we're doing gold on the center of the eyes. I do have this really pretty gold shade from the Gingerbread palette. It's like a yellow gold, and that's like the gold I used here, so we're gonna use that. But of course, before we are going to prime that halo section, you guys already know. We're just using this to make like a blank slate for the color we are about to put down. I'd highly recommend it, especially if you're beginning at halo eyes. Like, this is a really easy way to kind of carve out that look. And then we're gonna go right on in with Warm and Toasty on my finger. It's a really pretty gold shade, look at that. So right on there.
Brush, and I'm putting this on the center of my lid.
Yeah, I love how these two eye looks don't look anything the same.
That out with the MB23, and I'm just taking this Sonia Kashuk fan brush to take out any.
Okay. Let me finish up my eyes. So what I would do is in the video just blended it like this. I'm gonna take Mulberry from Anastasia. It's still a maroon. I'm gonna use that to kind of soften up the edge between that dark color and the gold. Makes sense. I actually still have that brush, guys, so Lavinia in the video just wiped. I would probably do more. Like, if I was doing my eyes first, I'd probably use a makeup wipe, but we're gonna wipe first and see how much is left. So I'm gonna wipe, actually, that makeup. Clean up that quarter while we're at it too. Okay, so by the looks of it, we are using the Maybelline Fit Me Hydrate and Poreless. I haven't used this thing in so long, and I don't think it's my shade anymore, at least the shade I have now.
Access product. I'm taking my Fit Me foundation in the dewy formula, and I'm taking my Morphe Deluxe buffer brush and buffing out a sheer layer of this foundation.
No primer. Okay, so I'm going to take this foundation, and I'm actually going to be using a e.l.f. brush today. This foundation is definitely too old for me to be using on my face, but we're going to take it off right after I finish filming this, so we're good. So, it might be good in shade. Actually, it should be good. I haven't used this stuff in so long. My skin has kind of changed. Like, I don't think I can take this dewy of a foundation anymore. I probably would use something with a little more madness to it. But if you have dry skin, or if you like dewy, this is the way to go. So literally back then I used like 0 to barely any foundation, and now I use quite a bit.
And now I'm going to take my Fit Me concealer. I'm in the shade 15, and I'm going to put this down my nose, around my nose, around any redness, on any blemishes. And I'm really using this concealer to do most of the coverage. And I'm kind of going to use it on my whole face. So after I get those high points of my face, I'm going to put it under my eyes. And then what I like to do, if I want a little more coverage out of my concealer, is dot it all around my face and then blend it inwards with my foundation brush.
Oh wow, we're applying a lot of concealer. I don't really do that anymore.
So then I'm going to go back in with the Morphe Deluxe
I don't really use concealer anymore, guys. I honestly just use foundation under my eyes, and I find it's a little like lighter than using foundation and concealer. So I don't need that much coverage under my eyes, but we are doing it today since I didn't apply the foundation directly under my eyes. That makes sense, but yeah, I literally use concealer kind of instead of foundation. And I did this for quite a while, like probably up until grade 10. On a daily basis, I wouldn't be using foundation, I'd just be using concealer. But the truth is, concealer I found just too heavy for my skin, and I feel like that's part of the reason I was breaking out so much back then. Whereas foundation, like, I don't need that much coverage anymore, especially since I don't have as much acne. Foundation just gives you the layer you need, right? Okay, let's see what's next.
Brush and buff out the
Okay, we buffed out this concealer.
Buff that concealer inwards. And then I'm going to take my e.l.f. stippling brush.
I remember this brush.
On the nose and stuff like that.
So streaky. I would just rather use a blending brush.
Then I'm going to take my e.l.f. blush brush to blend out my under eye concealer.
I used a powder brush for my under eyes.
The e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush.
I like how I just used 4 different brushes for the concealer.
Okay, so now I'm taking my e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Powder and I'm setting that with my e.l.f. Blush brush.
Done. Alright, I actually still have that powder, and I'm going to be using this Luxie Precision Foundation brush. The shape is almost identical to the e.l.f. one. I remember I really liked this powder for under the eyes. Very natural, I'll tell you that. I like this under the eyes. I kind of forgot about it, but it looks fine.
I'm just going under my eyes.
We're using a different powder, please. Please.
Then I'm taking this Wet n Wild contouring in Dolce de Leche.
No, okay. I'm setting my face. I can't not. So I'm gonna be using my Coty Airspun. I'm just setting the rest of my face because this foundation is way too tacky for my liking, especially like because I use a more heavy hand now. Like back then I probably used barely any, so I didn't even feel the foundation, but these days your girl uses more. Nothing wrong with using less, of course, like it's just a preference. I just wear more glam makeup now than I did then. So we're taking Wet n Wild contour palette. Still have this, thankfully.
Taking the dark shade and
I have the angled brush.
And I'm just doing a very intense line, which I'm going
to very intense. And
this is, I'm using the e.l.f. Angled blush brush.
So we literally just drew the line.
So I'm just contouring my face with that powder, and then I'm taking lighter powder on my e.l.f. blush brush and putting this under my eyes to brighten even more. Okay. Then I'm taking my foundation brush and blending out that contour so it's not so harsh. No freaking way. And then I'm going to...
We're putting the cream. Okay, wait, I need to do some more contouring if that's all we're doing. I thought we were gonna take like a bronzer. And because I've done that before, like you draw your lines on and then you blend them with a bronzer, but I guess we are just so baby Lavi, just put it like kind of like this. I'm gonna do my nose too because I know I didn't contour my nose then, but we're doing it today. Okay. Oh, this pains me to do. So we're taking this brush. I mean, it works, but I just... Okay. I would just never put, like, cream over powder now. It looks okay, just little cakey for my liking, but it's okay, it's okay.
Grab my e.l.f. contour blush and bronzing powder, and I'm going to grab the bronzer out of it with my e.l.f.
Now we're doing bronzer. So we're taking this old thing. I'm surprised I even have this anymore. And in the video, I just took a fluffy brush.
Complexion brush and warm up my face. So kind of top off that contour and just warm up my skin a little more.
Okay, good, good. Happy we added some form of
Then I'm taking
bronzer.
this Wet n Wild.
Whoa, slow down. Then we're taking this blush.
In Rose Champagne. This is one of their new
This is
blushes,
one of my favorite blushes.
Morphe E4 brush, and just putting this on the apples.
Got the brush. Okay, this is still a blush I love, and a brush I love too.
Palette, and I'm mixing the first two lightest shades with my Morphe highlighting brush.
Okay, I see, I see.
I am just hitting the top of my cheekbones and on my nose and the Cupid's bow and just highlighting my face.
Okay, so the two shades. Love this music. I use this song in probably every tutorial. It's actually a pretty highlight. I haven't used this in a long time. I just found a little powdery, but the undertone is nice because you get that gold and pink. Yeah, it's just a little flaky, but like on the actual skin, it's fine. It's definitely more subtle than what I usually go for now, but it's all good. Still pretty. It's a pretty glow.
Now I'm taking the Real Techniques accent brush, and I'm taking that hot chocolate shade from my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I am putting this on my lower lash line.
Okay. What else am I doing?
Okay, so then I'm taking my Essence All About.
Okay. I am going to do a few more steps on the lower lash line just because that's how I like to do it. So I'm gonna take a little Morphe pencil brush here, and I'm gonna take burnt orange and just use this as a base to blend out that lower lash line. Now we can take that Holt chocolate shade. It's like that shimmer. I don't usually do shimmers on the lower lash line, but all good, all good. Still be fine.
Sunrise palette with the lightest shade, and I am highlighting my inner corners and my brow bone with this shade.
Okay, so we used like a shimmery color. It was like, I remember that shade. It was like a very icy shimmer, so I'm gonna use Frostbite Me from this gingerbread palette. It's also a very shimmery highlight shade.
Okay, now I'm going to take my NYC liquid liner and just do a pretty thick line across my lid. And I'm just going to do that first of all, and then create the little wing at the end. But I'm just going to line my eyes from inner corner to outer corner.
That's really funny because now I draw my wing in first and then connect it to my lash line.
Just create a nice straight thick line. And then I'm going to go back in and create...
Okay, this music is like lapping or something. I don't know how many of the same song I added over top. I'm going to take the NYC liquid liner. It's still my favorite liner. I have repurchased this so many times since that video. And we're just going to go on the outer corner. Draw our line. And then connect it down. Now today we actually doing a thick wing because that's how I like to roll these days. Okay.
The wing, I wanted it to stick out and kind of be a border for the eyeshadow, so I just created a wing and then attached it to the line. Then I'm taking my Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Liner, and I am tight lining with this, so I'm putting it in my waterline, my lower waterline, and I'm tight lining my upper lashes with it to connect the liquid liner.
I actually did repurchase that, but I haven't tight lined in forever. so we'll see how that goes. Oh my god, this is giving me vibes. Okay, we're just using a mascara. I don't have that mascara anymore. I'm gonna use this L'Oreal X Fiber.
Maybelline, and I'm just putting this on my upper and lower lashes. And then for lips, I'm taking this Essence lipstick in.
No lashes? Okay, I'm applying lashes.
I'm taking this Essence lipstick in Barely There. I'm just putting a sheer coat of this. And then topping off my lips with the Essence XXXL lip gloss.
I do still have both of those. I'm gonna add some lip liner though. This is the Wet n Wild in the shade Bear to Comment. And we're taking the lipstick. I remember I really liked this formula. It was very comfortable. Oh, this color pretty. And then a bit of this gloss. So this is just a lip gloss in the shade Metal Shine from Essence as well.
In Metal Shine. And that's it for this look. I really like how it turned out, and it's just
Me too.
very bold with a nude lip.
Wow.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you try out this look, and comment down below what looks you'd like to see next. Yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you give this video a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
So I'm going to kind of follow after younger Lavinia, and thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this look. I honestly do like how it turned out. It's not exactly how I do my makeup now, but I don't think it looks bad. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you want to see more of these videos where I kind of recreate my old makeup looks, let me know down below in the comments. But I just want to say thank you guys because, you know, back then is when I started my channel, and without you guys it wouldn't have gotten to the point I am now. So we're actually almost at 8,000 subscribers, which is mind-blowing to me. But thank you guys so much for all the support from day one. You know, when I just started out with makeup and I was doing really simple tutorials like that, you guys were still here supporting me, so I just want to say a big thank you. But you know, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I have so many fun new videos coming up so soon, and I'd love for you guys to be part of my channel. But I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.